Hi, this is Kamen Rider Strike Ultimate. Here with Kamen Rider
Surge Unknown.
Yep. And today we're going to be reviewing the complete selection modification, advent belt, and all the decks.
Yeah.
To start off, I'll just be reviewing the decks individually.
Let's start with the blank one.
We're gonna start with
The blank one, give us a second.
the blank deck. So this is the blank deck, not much to say here.
It was used by Kamen Rider Blank Ryuki or Blank Dragonite.
Yeah, it was used by Blank Dragonite. I'm probably gonna turn it into my own custom advent deck.
Because
Because I don't see much use for a blank deck.
let's show the belt.
This is the belt. It's pretty decent size. I think it's actually life-sized.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it
came with the clipper.
It came with a clip, and it fits a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, compared to the build driver that won't even... Before they made the complete selection modifications, you had to get, like, belt extensions just to get the belts to fit you.
And you got like this. Here's the sound. And let's show you the sound effects. This is apparently the Japanese version, by the way.
Yeah,
Turn this on.
Yeah, and...
There's the standby noise, probably. You could say that. That's the sound effect it does.
Basically all the Kamen Riders.
But the strangest part is, you don't get this guy. You don't get a. Strangely enough, you don't get the other guys. The fourth Kamen Rider's Henshin. You don't get the fourth Kamen Rider's Henshin because
The 14th.
the 14th one. So it's kind of a bit sad.
Yeah, probably because he never appeared in...
Dragonite. Well, he only appeared in Decade.
He never appeared in Dragonite or Ryuki.
Yeah. Let me turn the thing off.
Yeah. Next, we have Dragonite.
Or / Ryuki if you wanted to call him. You can call him either way.
Now, Dragonite is one of the only, I think, 4 Kamen Riders to have a black advent deck. Well, maybe 5. I'm not sure. Yeah, 5. But he's the only one of the only 4 to have a black advent deck with a gold symbol. They all have gold symbols except Onyx. So yeah.
That's Onyx, and this is the
Dragonite or Ryuki.
Yeah.
Depending on which one you prefer.
Whatever one you prefer. Next up we got Wing Knight.
Next up we've got Wing Knight.
Or Knight in the Japanese version.
This deck pretty plain like Dragon Knight, but
just more different.
I'm really happy they redid them in survive mode because they're just the same thing, just different symbols and markings.
And you always get And just let you know, this could be was bought by me, and it only came with the final event and the admin cards. Show them, Douglas.
Yeah, so, I almost forgot. Drag Redder.
And final event, and that's pretty much all the final event.
And the final event.
That's pretty much all these things came up with. They don't have sword, we don't... Because I only have managed to have enough to buy these on eBay.
Yeah, we couldn't get the drag visor. It added like a whole nother. It doubled the price.
Yeah, it doubles the price.
Get the drag visor because it literally doubled the price.
Yeah, it's like $70 instead of $400.
Now,
Incisor or Scissors, which apparently that one's kind of the silliest. Got the silliest. ninja.
Incisor is the weakest of the Kamen Riders.
Because as you can tell by the show, he kind of got vented easily by Wing Knight.
And he also has the lowest power on his final vent, only 4,000 compared to the majority of 5,000.
Yeah.
And also, Dragon Knight has 6,000, Wing Knight has 5,000.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the power of their final vent as I go. Torque, pretty
Decent detail.
pretty good with... They're all pretty good with detail, but they could have made this one metallic.
Then.
We haven't shown you any metallic ones, but they didn't. They decided not to make Torque metallic. Yeah, it's not metallic.
Yeah.
It's just a lame green.
Lime green. Next up, we got Siren or...
Next up, we've got Sting or Raya, and it's hard to see, but this one is metallic. Because if you see the sparkles,
Yeah.
it's hard to see because it's pink.
Yeah, it's like light pink. I don't get why
see,
that's... And I
it's
know
sparkling.
that should have been a female Kamen because it's pink.
Yeah, but I guess they decided to make it a guy because
the guy's more famous with the manatee.
the stingray.
Stingray, whatever.
Manatees and stingrays are two different animals.
Never mind, ignore me.
And that's Sting.
Next up, we got Thrust.
Next up, we've got Thrust. Again, one of the only... Oh, wait.
It's got more gray to it.
It's a metallic gray.
Oh.
It's a dark metallic gray, see?
I learned something today. Well, apparently we learned something today.
Yeah, it's hard to see the metallic ones, some of them. But yeah, that's Thrust.
Slash or guy, which is not spelled G-U-Y, spelled G-A-Y.
Yeah, like Earth or something. Strike, my favorite.
Or slash Oja.
Oja, which I have no idea where they got that name.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Oja means. It's probably like Japanese for some kind of snake.
Yeah, but the interesting part is Oja in the Japanese version is way more disturbing, way more creepy than Strike himself.
Yeah, James Trademore, JTC,
was
just a punk, and then Oja's like this creepy guy with like, I think he has silver hair.
Yeah, no, he has white hair, you could say.
Yeah, white hair, and it's just altogether like Snake Man, basically.
Yeah.
I like Price better than JTC.
Because JTC is not more enough freaking jerking tricks people and all that. All he cares about is information. Or maybe.
Wrath or Odin.
And Odin, just to let you know, Odin is the only Kamen Wrath is the only Kamen that has a handshake that can actually use transformation. Like, Odin doesn't even have one.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. But Wrath, I didn't notice that at first, but it has sparkles in it.
Yeah, but, yeah, and just to let you know, Odin was the final boss, was the final Kamen in the Japanese footage.
And, this is probably the one that is shiniest on the back. Like, look at that, it's like bronze.
Bronze, yeah. Yeah.
And Axe or Tiger.
Yeah, Axe is probably the only thing. I don't get why he gets blue. One thing,
yeah, he gets metallic blue.
which is kind of ridiculous, but oh well.
Yeah, and he's a tiger. Most uncreative name for Japanese Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider Tiger.
Yeah. Next up, we got Spear or Impale or whatever it is.
Spear or Emperor. Now, this might just make the cut for lamest Advent deck color ever.
Yeah. You might count it as the lamest one because all you get is brown.
Yeah, it's just a weird shade of brown that looks a bit like a weird black. when it's not in the light.
Yeah. Next up, we got Siren or Feminine, which Feminine is the only Kamen that appeared in the movie.
I actually think he's pronouncing it wrong. I think it's some. I looked at
Feminine, whatever it is.
I looked at a video, and for some reason they pronounced it form or something, which doesn't even make sense because it doesn't have a R in it.
So it's probably just Feminine or Feminine, whatever.
Fem,
whatever. Fem. I'm used to saw it. It's just, I just go by the letter name. Just go by the way they spelled it, okay?
Onyx, metallic silver advent deck.
And Ryuga and /Ryuga, if you want to call him. And just to let you know, this was not... Ryuga was apparently, in the Japanese version, Ryuga was apparently the evil twin version of Ryuki's mirror twin.
I love how they, in the end, whoa, fingerprint.
Sorry.
I found that funny. I like how in the American version, all of the riders end up being good guys in the end.
Yeah.
Unlike the Japanese version where all of them are bad.
Yeah, like Odin's like pure evil because he's just like an evil twin version of him.
Well, all the bad riders stay bad, I mean, but... Yeah. I wish they would have put Abyss in there.
Yeah. I wish they could have put Abyss in there. Next up, but we'll get to that part.
Next up, Camo.
Camo or...
Verde.
Which I think I find that silly. And you know what the strange part is?
Verde is Spanish for green. It's metallic lime green.
And you know what the strange part is? When I saw henshin for Verdun, that guy was like a dude wearing a suit. It's like an older dude.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because Camo is like a martial artist with dreadlocks.
Yeah, I found that strange. But in Japanese version, it was just a guy wearing a suit. It was just an Asian guy wearing a suit.
Survive mode, Dragon Knight, or Survive Ryuki.
Down deck was this transformation was not even used for transforming. It's just
another metallic advent deck, metallic red.
And this is not, that thing was not used in the transformation.
Yeah, and survive mode.
Wing Knight or Survive Knight.
Yeah.
Which, again, still not used in the transformation.
Yeah. And then...
Abyss or Surge is what the people call him, Demon Art.
Yeah, most people, when they pick a fanon name for this one, if it was American, it would probably be Surge.
Yeah, because if most people think he's Rogue. Most people think in the YouTube videos when they most think him as Rogue than Abyss. In the video when I saw that, I saw some videos like his henshin time and it said call her Rogue in this one. And I was like, that's silly.
It's definitely not Kamen Rider Rogue. Rogue's a crocodile, not a shark.
Yeah, and this is apparently like the only Kamen that I got. That's the main reason why I got this belt, why I got the whole selection, because this is the only one. This is like the selection that came with this deck.
Yeah, what he didn't know is that there's also a way to get it separately for about $78.
Oh, I did remember. I just forgot to mention that.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get the separate one, and hopefully it comes with all the cards like it most likely will.
Yeah, this will help so.
And
yeah,
that's all the Advent decks.
Yeah, and apparently just to show you how it works in the Japanese version, turn this thing on.
I will do strike.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider, and it lights up.
Yes, and you can get different sound effects. You actually get them talking.
But she's creepy.
Yeah, see that? It's like... Yeah, you sound creepy in that one. And but you don't get Surge in this one.
Yeah, that's all for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. This is Kamen Rider Strike Ultimate over and out.